Aces? Professor Mikhail here, and I'm excited about this month. This month is takedown month, and most fights start standing up. Now, while it's really, really important to know what to do when fights go inevitably where most fights end up, on the ground, it is important that you know how to manage what's happening while you stand up. So you go to the ground when you want to, as opposed to just as happenstance, as a consequence of things that are happening, right? We'd love for you to be more responsive than reactive. And because of that, we're gonna be focusing, for several months a year, we focus on takedowns. How to do them, how to avoid them, how to control them. Right, let's get started for this week, which is gonna be the standing collar choke. This is really important because it leads into a whole bunch of other techniques. And I think if you get better at this, you will have invariably a much better probability, a higher probability in performing a lot of your attacks standing up. Let's get started. All right, so when we're performing the standing collar choke, it's really important you understand, it's very similar to the collar choke from the guard, right? In this situation, I can use my same side hand. Same side, attacking this side. Boom. I'm gonna open up the collar and open up the lapel. So I have a path to get behind his neck. All right? So when I open up this collar, my hand, you ever play like you have a little airplane? Meow, as an adult, not just me? Okay, cool. All right. That being said, if you did, all right, I'm gonna send my hand on the inside of the lapel all the way back. And I'm gonna do what I call candy caning, right? You see how candy canes, they kind of stripe up? I'm gonna stripe up, right? So in this, not out to the side, up, right? So here I am, boom, and I get all the way back. If I turn coach a little bit, you can see how far back I am, so that I got your spine. That's what you should whisper, got your spine, right there. Boom, nice and tight. If you have this technique set loose, then it's going to be way more difficult to strangle them. Right. The next thing to consider in this situation is that if you let go and then re-grip, then it's going to be extremely loose and weak. And again, it will be very, very difficult to strangle him. All right. So again, I'm going to open up. Boom. Now I have good control of his posture, right, for other takedowns. So this is extremely important. But right now we're going to talk about the collar choke. So my hand is going to go underneath. When I first learned the technique, they taught us to go all the way back to the ear. And I noticed that was extremely difficult to do, right? Especially with a moving target. So I focused on getting deeper with my first grip so I can get more shallow with my second grip. Boom. And that's how I turn on my choke, right? In order to compensate in a live action situation. So again, here we are. I open, I candy cane, right? And notice when I'm pulling. There's tension, right? The entire time, like I'm using a bow and arrow, right? Boom. Now that I'm here, my elbow comes in tight to my body, right? Here I am. Now, if you want an extra added technique, extra added detail rather, I'm going to take my 5 head and I'm going to put it into his head. Boom. And so I can drive him. And make sure, even if he's being really rambunctious and going crazy, that I'm controlling his posture the entire time. All right, that is your technique of the week, the standing collar choke. Leave your comments for it in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe. Keep training, keep growing. Os.